Welcome to Bless Travel and Tour Agency. Magandang buhay, tourist! I am Blesielyn Vispo, or you can call me Bless, your travel and tour agent. And while we are heading to our destination, I'd like to take a minute to familiarize you with the area and discuss some brief safety precautions. First, I'd ask you to remain seated until we reach our destinations. Second, always follow the itinerary that is given to you and always stay with the group. And last, please stay hydrated. Welcome to Batanes. Yes, you hear that. Bataan is known as the home of the winds because of its calm and windy weather, has preserved its postcard-perfect scenery, friendly culture, and a simple way of living due to its distance from the mainland Luzon and the rest of the country. The fastest and easiest way to reach Batanes is by air. Basco has an airport, Basco Airport, located in the town proper. The bicycle is the cheapest way of going around the island, but make sure you have the stamina to match. The landscape is rugged and a bicycle ride can take you up and down the slopes of rolling hills 100 times over. Not really 100, but you get the point. You can also book a tricycle for a full day tour. This is great if you're a party of 2 or more because you can split the cost. The good thing is about this is the driver already known where to go or have bits of local info about the places. To our first route is to check in at Marafels Lodging to freshen up. It's like home, so we can relax deeply, and it's perfect for family or friends because it has privacy. It's a few meters away in airport and the place is also safe. After check-in at Marafels Lodging in Bataan, we are now going to visit the Pension Bataan Home Eater and Restaurant. For our brunch ay perfect sa mga mahihilig sa seafood. They offer lobster and the coconut crab. This resto is perfect for seafood lover. At para naman sa mga allergy sa seafood, nag-offer din sila ng Pinoy platter galore. Places to visit in Batanes. Here are the list of our destinations here in Batanes, and our first route is in South Bataan. Here in South Bataan, we will discover the uniqueness and beauty of their beaches. First in the list is the Chawa View Deck and Awa View Deck allow gorgeous view of the western cliffs of Bataan Island. Facing the West Philippine Sea, from here, the Basco Lighthouse in Naidi Hills can also be spotted. It is usually the first stop of the South Bataan tour, an ideal choice because it offers a quick glimpse of what's to come. After discovering the beauty of Chawa View Deck and Yawa beaches, we are going to experience the peaceful and positive ambience of the lighthouse. The Tayud Lighthouse in Mahatao is one of the 3 beacons erected in Batanes in 2000. Although part of the same project, Tayud Lighthouse is very different from its Basco counterpart. Basco Lighthouse is rounded. Tayud is hexagonal. Basco Lighthouse overlooks the West Philippine Sea. Tayud keeps an eye on the Pacific Ocean. Raku e Payaman, aka Marlboro Country. Raku e Payaman is more popularly called Marlboro Country by tourists. Verdant rolling hills serve as the grazing and resting spots for our bovine friends and marvelous viewpoint for tourists. Their edges take all the beating from the restless Pacific. It is one of those places where you can just sit, relax, and wallow in the other peace and beauty before you. Pick a hill crest and you have the most picture-perfect view of the Tayud Lighthouse to the left, Mount Iraya to the right, and Yura Beach in between. Yeah, absolutely stunning. And now, we are headed last but not the least, the Homarine Blue Lagoon and White Beach. Homarine Blue Lagoon is also known as the Spaniards Lagoon or Spanish Lagoon because back in the Spanish era, only they were allowed to take a dip here. Today, of course, it is open to everyone who wants a refreshing time without battling bullying waves that are present in almost every beach in Batanes. Everyone, prepare yourself for our night dinner at Boning Binet and Jessica's place in Bosco. It is one of, if not the only restaurant in Batanes serving authentic Ivatan cuisine cooked in the original Ivatan way. I'm hungry! They did serve bano, the Ivatan rice meal wrapped in breadfruit leaves called kabaya, version of Tagalog's binalot rice meals wrapped in banana leaves. And the viewed is a soft, mild, tasty treat Lunis made with organic pork, cooked in its own lard similar to adobo. Only the Lunis is fried until dry. And Bunang Dinit at Jessica's place in Basco is strict on reservation, so we make sure to call them before at least a day before our travel. After enjoying our meal, we are going back to our lodging at Marafel's lodging to have rest and get some energy to our next adventure for tomorrow. Greetings to our tourists! Today, we are going to Dipnayan Supuan Japanese Tunnel. The 5-door Dipnayan Supuan Tunnel was built at the height of the World War II when Batanes was also occupied by the Japanese. Hidden in the hills of the Tukon, these tunnels serve as shelter and even a lookout post for the Japanese soldiers. After seeing the Dipnayan Supuan Japanese Tunnel, we are now visiting the Nakamaya Burial Grounds. Nakamaya Burial Ground. Like the most indigenous group in the Philippines, the Ivatans believe in life after death. They consider the sea their final resting place. This belief is visible in Nakamaya Burial Grounds, which is shaped like boat and faces the water. Human skeletons discovered here date back to at 1600. Tourists, maybe you are tired and need some rest? So I present to you the Harbor Cafe, wherein you will able to pick from different food they offer to satisfy your craving. Harbor Cafe is just 10 to 15 minutes walk away from Basco Airport. Overlooking the harbor where it got its name from, its artistic interior is as colorful as the home-cooked eats such as pizza, pasta, grilled meats, milkshakes, fruit blends, and more. After taking your lunch, we are now heading to Vayang Rolling Hills. Vayang Rolling Hills. This is the part where you would want to burst into song and, on top of your lungs, belt out a lyric about the hills being alive and all. And they are alive indeed. The crumpled landscape creates layers of different shades of greens, and amid them are cows and goats, grazing and resting prettily. The barren land fades out to the blues of the West Philippine Sea below, whose playful waves tickle the commanding cliffs. Their fresh breeze are carried by the wind, sometimes dangerously pushy from here. The Navy Lighthouse, Basco Lighthouse, can be easily seen, is standing majestically as it prepared to welcome seafarers. Tukon Church. While in Tukon Hills, don't miss the majestic Mount Carmel Chapel. Also Tukon Church. Noted for its rubble masonry, it is owned and built by Abbott family, Batanes' most influential family. Interestingly, its ceiling is hand-painted with image of Batanes. Memories are to be treasured. In order for it to be remembered, we need to have the souvenir to be cherished. So, this Sumi Souvenir Shop is perfect for buying memorable keychain or souvenir stuffs. Bisuma Souvenir Shop, this shop is an to go to shop wherever you want to buy souvenir in Batanes. They also have a lot of bikes for rent. They offer t-shirt, tuboti. Tuboti is made out of tupo or a fern that can be found in Batanes. This tea is very common in Batanes. They offer handicrafts, bags, magnet and keychain lighthouse. After visiting the 8 different places in Batanes, we are now going to prepare our baggages from our lodge in Marifel's lodging at Bataan. And we are going to the Basco airport and heading back to our home. In behalf of Blessed Travel and Tour Agency, thank you for choosing us. Let yourself ready for our takeoff. This is Blesielyn Vispo at your service, and I am happy to serve you.